Welcome back to Chrono Trigger Walkthrough Part 2. Alrighty, I've been teleported to some grassland here. And as I go into the forest, I am attacked by monsters. These guys are just blue little imps. They're part of those mystics I was talking about earlier. And for some odd reason, they're attacking us. So let's do what we do best and kill them. Yes, they do like to kick you. They play cheap. Alright. Actually, this might actually not be part 2 of the review. I don't know how long that first video ran, because without barely... I mean, I'm running all the battles this time, so we'll see. So, as you can tell, these enemies aren't difficult. I can just run through and attack them, no problem. Alrighty. So... I actually got stuck here the first time. You just need to go down here and go to the left like that, because there's really no obvious exit there at all. Alrighty. 2 beds, drop off some more imps. You must dispatch them. I love how the battle starts right where you are on the map. I'll wait until they get close enough to each other. If they get close enough to each other. They have to. There we go. Found it right, and got them both. See, that is one of the advantages of Cyclone tech. You can just use it to use that radius to your advantage. Because if they're close enough, you will hit them. Okay, there's a chest over here. We'll get that. 1 tonic and 1 power glove. Actually, I'm gonna equip that power glove on Chrono right now. Like, he could use that. Okay, here's just a quick thing on menu navigation. You have all of your different menus here, your text, settings, your party settings, and that's actually to save a game. Here's your items, and here's your characters. Select Chrono, and we'll put the power glove on him. Actually, yeah, the bandana says no purpose. Alrighty, there we go. Now, I could skip this one if I wanted to, but nah. I need to fight these guys. If this was this game actually has a new game plus feature, and if it wasn't for that, I would definitely oh, oh no, I did not mess that up. I thought I messed that up. But if it wasn't for the new game plus feature, I would definitely have skipped that fight, because I mean, in new game plus, you keep all of your stats, so you can skip fights and just go fight bosses for the most part and be fine. But I'll cover that more later. Alrighty, so it looks like this is where Lean Square was, so where we are is a mystery to us. The Truce Inn, residence. We'll go to the residence first. I'm not sure if there's any chests or anything worthwhile here. But you have to explore, so... I'm Banta the blacksmith, forging a bell for the king to prevent this. Also, when the queen disappeared, I just couldn't help keep working on the bell, but now it's back to business as usual. A daughter who is intelligent, as she is beautiful. I don't understand this actually. Actually, yes I do. Remember how we were at Lean Square earlier? And that's actually Lean Bell he's working on now. The mystery gets thicker or murkier, I don't know. It's too late for me to be thinking of words. Millennial Fair here, what are you talking about? It's the year 600, the 21st King of Guardia reigns. So, earlier was the year 1000, we've been at war for years, we're not in, so obviously this game, not the game, but we are now in the year 600. So we've been flung back 400 years, so it looks like it was a time gate that we were sent through. Yay! Let's see, soldiers, where am I? Are you stupid? This is the King of Guardia, we're battling Magus's army. That guy's a little bit of a smart-ass. And obviously, Chrono's going to ask about the Millennial Fair, and there is no Millennium to celebrate because it's the year 600. Notice how the town developed more, and there were houses up here, specifically Chrono's house, and then this is where Lean Square would be built, and Lean's Bell would be put. Alrighty. Earlier, if you didn't notice, this was not here, this building. Let's go into there. We'll go there later on. And earlier, you could actually go down here. Not worrying about that right now. Let's get to Guardia Castle and figure these things out. I think I'm going to try to do up to 15-minute videos on this playthrough. Mainly because I am doing battles, and battles usually take a decent amount of time. But not on this game, actually. This game actually is very quick about it. Like I said, it's really smooth. Alrighty. Those two guys out of the way, dispatch them quickly. Also, notice that Chrono's sword, it's actually a goldish color right now. It's his wood sword, I think. Why you would use a sword made of wood against enemies like this, I have no idea, but apparently it works pretty well. But each weapon he gets, the sword changes a different color, which is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. Alrighty. Yeah, not gonna mess with that guy. Okay, these are imps on those little rolly things earlier. Rolly riders. Wonderful. Try to wait until they get close enough to each other. There we go. Got them all. See, that's why you gotta be smart with your technique. It's really, really useful. Alrighty. To Guardia Castle we go. So I'm not going to try to stop it anymore. I don't know when I'm going to stop my recordings or how the episodes will break up. So yeah, that's just how we're going to do it. Are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? And then they start talking shit to you. Wonderful. That's just what we want. Now, soldiers who talk shit to potential soldiers. I mean, he did just beat up a bunch of monsters to get here. And the Queen obviously knows you. And they just she continues to, she laughs. Anyway, it looks like Queen Lean somehow knows you. Wonderful. And I'm not even going to bother with these guys, let's just get on with the story. And this is one of the things you'll notice about Guardia Castle. There are lots of flaws for no reason. Lots of flaws for no reason. Queen awaits. Alrighty, so she's obviously summoned you here. Let's talk to her. And she obviously gets her servants out of the room, so Chrono can get some from the Queen. Okay, that was cheesy, I know, and that really was stupid. Anyway. So, she knows your name and everything, so it's Molly. Everyone here calls her Lean. She obviously looks like the former Queen Lean. She's so relieved. We know each other, but somehow you come for me. Get this touching scene. She thanks you, and now the screen turns green. Wonderful. Chrono obviously feels nothing. And Molly is disappearing. Okay, so obviously something has happened to her. I don't know what. I'm great, I can't open that chest. Okay, so the Queen has disappeared. You may... Yeah, I'm not even going to talk to these people. You don't want to take the chance. Even though they aren't going to do anything to you, the Queen has now disappeared right in front of your eyes, and you're the last one to see her, according to his servants. So... there you go. And it looks like Luca has found her way back into the past as well. And he tells her she's disappeared, and Luca knows her. Since I didn't castle in our time. And she's Princess Nadia. Yes. Okay, so Luca goes on to explain the reason she disappeared. Molly is Princess Nadia, which is a descendant of Queen Lean. And we talked to the townspeople earlier. If you were checking what they said, Queen Lean was actually kidnapped. They actually found Queen Lean, so she's been lost somehow. She's disappeared, she's been kidnapped, something, and now she's back. Yes, she's been kidnapped. There you go. And somebody was supposed to have saved her in this time, but history has now changed. So the reason for that is they were probably all looking for Queen Lean, and since they were looking for Queen Lean, all of a sudden Molly pops up and she looks exactly like Queen Lean, so there you go. I like how all of the children were women and they all had to marry men. So, I mean, for all the guys, all you gotta do is just be upstanding and look nice and you can be a king. Okay, so obviously, since they mistook Molly for Queen Lean, they stopped looking for her, history got changed, and Molly no longer exists. So now they have to find Queen Lean so we can restore the past. Now, what makes little sense about this is nobody's looking for her, which means she no longer exists, I guess. But if she no longer exists, then that must mean that you guys also failed. So yeah, I'm not going to get into it. This game, there are plot holes in this game, but it's still good. I mean, seriously, let's just not get into that. Alrighty. So, where we need to go now is that building to the left, which is that cathedral. Alright, let's kill these guys real quick. And I actually might think about going to an inn before going over there. But again, the smartest move is to just take them all out real quick. Alrighty. And as you notice, unlike Final Fantasy games, or at least most Final Fantasy games, the party system here, you have a caterpillar system where as your other members in the group follow, which is really nice. Makes it look more realistic. As you notice, I targeted that blue eagle thing right there, and you actually saw its HP. Well, right now, Luca has an accessory on which shows the HP of enemies. Really useful until later on in the game it becomes obsolete, because you are strong enough to not have to worry about that sort of thing. But for the start of the game, as you're going through and progressing, it's actually kind of useful, and so you know if you need to heal or not, or you can just take a chance and just go after them. Alrighty. Moving down. Let's just get out of here. Okay, as you can see, Chrono has no longer has any MP to use his techs. That's another thing. Luca's house was down here on that island. There's no bridge to it or anything. I like how she got the one house on the island. That's always wonderful. Okay, we'll go back to the truce in here. Alrighty. Yes, we'll register, we'll sleep. Yes. Sounds like a good idea. Alrighty. There's that chest again. I think that's the same one that's in the future. Who knows? Anyway, those will come into play later on, like I said. Alrighty. Over here, I need to go to this cathedral. I'm actually going to save before I go in there, though.